Okay, YouTube, I'm here to teach you how to do a hard flip. A hard flip is a combination of a front side pop shove it. If I stand like this, the front side goes behind you, which is like this, and a kick flip. Okay. And some tricks you should know before trying the hard flip. Actually, there's really no set tricks besides a front side pop shove it and a kick flip is all you need. But in my opinion, there's a ton of other tricks you can learn that's easier than a hard flip. So, yeah, I'd learn varials first. Tray flips are easier. Heel flips, not varial heels, but you get the picture. You don't need those two tricks, but there's easier tricks to learn in the meantime. Okay, so I'm using a blank deck because I don't have a filmer, so I figured this would just be easier like this because I'm in my room. So, just exactly as it though it had trucks and wheels on it. So you put your back foot in the pocket right there, a lot of your heel hanging off. Your front foot, you want to be pretty close to it actually, feel a little bit more comfortable. Put it where it's comfortable, put it at a decent angle because when you pop your shove it, it's easier to flick it off. Okay, this is mainly troubleshooting, but I'm going to show you how to flick it too before I go into that. So when you go to pop, you pop it and you with your back foot, just give it a tiny shove forward like that, not too much, don't exaggerate it. And your back foot should automatically come back for the catch. And your front foot is going to get the nice flick off, sort of like that. That's how you're going to end up flicking it, like that, almost. And you're going to hold it out there until it makes contact, and then you're going to stomp it down. So, yeah, so here's a couple tips that helps you catch them. One is when you go to pop the hard flip, is to jump towards this front foot. It helps it so you don't do the toe touches. And another thing would be when you go to pop the hard flip, I don't know if it's hard for you to see my shoulders. Here's my shoulders. So it's going behind you like this. When you jump backwards, turn your shoulders like that, like a little bit backside. It'll help you get the catch and it'll stop you from doing front side flips. So yeah, alright, let's go for common problems now. First common problem you'll probably have with a hard flip would be you just can't flick them right. You probably just do maybe a kick flip, or you probably just do front shoves, something like this, along those lines where you don't get the full rotation. If you're doing that, I'd probably just take a break from it because, I don't know, you probably not. If you can't get the flip down, then you're pretty far off. You should probably learn some other tricks. What I did, I just came back to it, and one day I was just able to get my feet to do the right thing. If you can't get the flip too good, I'd suggest watching a lot of slow-mos on YouTube, because you may not think it at first, but the more you watch the slow-mos, your feet start to do what the slow-mos do, and you'll start to get the flip, because it just has to do with your front foot and your back foot aren't interacting too good with each other. Okay, another common problem would be doing the hard flip and then landing upside down. If you're having that problem, that's actually not that bad of a problem actually. The only thing I suggest is, really, if you're having that, I don't know, like if you do that every single time, then maybe I just flick my front foot a little bit harder, maybe a little bit out more. But usually I do those, but then the next time I might just get a good hard flip. Just might be like a kink or whatever. But if you're doing those every time, then obviously that's a problem. So kick my flicking foot more, maybe put a little bit more emphasis on your back foot. Maybe try to pressure it more or whatnot. Okay, another common problem I found when you're doing them rolling is when you do the hard flip. You do the whole hard flip rotation, and you sort of just land with your feet like on the nose like that. I was doing those I could do them perfect on carpet, but I kept doing those outside, and what I found is to lean backwards, like lean like this, like not almost over your back foot, and be ready when you jump. You should jump backwards like this and diagonally a little bit, and that'll help you stay over it. Next problem would be if you're doing toe touches like that, and fix that. I'd jump more with your front foot and maybe throw your front foot farther out, because wherever you throw your front foot out, that's where your back foot naturally comes around for the catch. And last couple problems would be if you do the hard flip and you always alright, if you do a 90 hard flip, I had those for a while. and you land like that, that's a big problem because you're turning your shoulders with it, and that's a 90 front side flip. See, that's a front side flip. Your feet end like that. Hard flip, your feet should end in the same spot they started. So if you end up doing 90s, this is how you should catch it. You should catch it with your flicking foot right there, and your other foot right there, like that. And you could almost like wrap it around if you're good, or you could pivot into it. But if you catch it like this and you try to pivot, you just did a front side flip, which is a problem. So to fix front side flips, I think it has to do with that shoulder thing I said. Yeah, you turn your shoulders backside. It keeps your front foot from turning when you flip the board. And then same thing if you're doing full front side flips. Hey, you learn front side flips, but if you want to do a hard flip, just hold your shoulders back after you kick it out, and you should get it. Okay, I'll attach some some things in hard flipping at the end of this. And if you have any more questions, send your videos in. They're really not that hard once you get the flip down. You know, just take some practice, and they're actually pretty fun to do. Like a lot of tricks, like you do them like pop shoves, are not that fun. But when you feel your feet contact the hard flip, it's like yes, it's a fun moment. So yeah, for any more trick tips, subscribe, and I'll do them.